Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Today, I want to talk about estate plan stress tests. Before I get to that though, I want to remind you, if you have questions or concerns related to estate planning or probate, and you would like to talk with us over the phone for free, you can go to estatemeeting.com. All right. Estate planning stress tests. I was wondering what I was going to talk about today, and then I got an email from a client who forwarded me an email that they got from their old estate planning attorney. All right. And he said, "What are your thoughts on this?" And the email was the subject line, I think, said estate plan stress test. And the gist of the email was, we try to spend a lot of time thinking about scenarios for our estate planning clients. We try to think about scenarios just like this one that's going on right now, talking about coronavirus. And, the courts are slower. Things are not moving as quickly as possible. And we wanted to let you know that will planning is not as great anymore. So, call us so that we can figure some things out. And he sent me that email. And he said, "What do I think? What do I think?" And my response was a couple things. Thing number one, my plans are holding up just fine and dandy. Thing number two, we've opened several probates in the last few weeks, many probates in the last few weeks, and haven't really seen any slowdown in the way that they are administered by the courts. There was like a slow period for like a week when the courts initially closed, but now they're just sort of humming right along. And then the third thing I said was, I think really that is just a way for some of those attorneys to try to drum up new business, to try to scare their clients into changing their plans in a way that they might not have to. And I wanted to just talk about that because if you are in two contexts. Context number one is, you should be able to trust your estate planning attorney, and I would I guess ask you to do so. There's no, unless you have some reason to distrust them. But the other thing I think is more important is, if you have a plan in place and your plan is sound and you want your, the things that you have set up, you still want, I wouldn't be worried too much about changing your plan to sort of fit into this new kind of environment that we have. Estate planning is really around to take care of you if you are incapacitated or when you die. And as long as the things that you want to have happen are still in place, as long as the people that you still want to be in charge are named in your documents, I don't know that there's that much for you to change, okay? It's not like this new virus has brought on anything other than a new way to potentially become incapacitated and a new way to potentially die, which was out here before, okay? So just remember that. I know everyone has been kind of on edge. Everybody is kind of nervous. Everyone is like unsure of what to do, unsure of how this is going to affect things. When it comes to estate planning and when it comes to probate, I hope that this underscores the importance of having these things in place. I can tell you, I have seen people that have. I talked to family members who have had sick people in their lives who didn't have power of attorney, who didn't have plans in place, and they're really struggling because there are decisions that need to be made. There are things that need to be done. And without having the proper plan in place, it does make it difficult, right? That's just the bottom line. And often when you need an estate plan, when you need a power of attorney, it's too late and you can't get one because the person is already sort of incapacitated, okay? So not to get sort of like all somber and serious, but this is a serious business and serious matter. And sometimes we have to be serious. And today is just one of those days. So stress testing your estate plan should have already been done a long time ago. Basically, you're trying to think about scenarios that come up. What we have now, although it's different than anything we've experienced before, at the end of the day, it is still something that can make us sick. It's something that can kill us. It's one of the, cajillion things that are out there that can do those things to us. So, I hope that your people that you trust, if you have someone already that you're using to help you with these things, is not sort of using these tactics because, quite frankly, they don't need to. And if they are, reach out to me. I'll talk to you about it. I'll look at it. I'll give you a fair assessment. So maybe you do need to make changes, but you probably don't. Okay? That's it. As always, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you know someone that needs to hear this, please share it with them. And if you have a question or comment, please leave it. And as always, if you have questions, concerns, thoughts about your own estate planning or probate issues, please go to estatemeeting.com. Set up a time to talk with us over the phone, or actually not in person right now, in a phone only, for free, estatemeeting.com. As always, I am Christopher Small. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you again soon.